Hey everyone, welcome to this video about the middle school all-state band etude. It's not too bad. I'll play it for you and give you some tips and tricks and then play it for you again. So you can see the dotted half note is 50, which is a little different. Maybe you haven't seen that before. It gives you a clue that the quarter note is 150, right? So it would be really helpful if you have a metronome to set it on 50 with a triplet subdivision. It'll be a waltz feel, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that will get you on the right track. Here you go. So there you go. It's pretty straightforward. So here's what you want to do. I know you want to just dive into it and learn all of it and sort of figure it out, but that's maybe not the best way to learn it. Why don't we start with just some long tones, some scales, and listen to your tone. And before you do that, you want to make sure you have a great setup. So by your setup, I mean get a teacher, come talk to me. Talk to your band director. Make sure you have a good mouthpiece. You don't want to have a stock mouthpiece. By stock mouthpiece, I mean just a mouthpiece that comes with your plastic clarinet when you buy it or when you rent it, right? You want to make sure you have a good mouthpiece. Take a look at my website for what I recommend. Make sure you have a good reed. Make sure you have a good ligature. Make sure your instrument works. Again, come talk to me if you want some more details about that, or take a look at the rest of my website. But you can't make a good sound if you don't have functional equipment, right? And so make sure all of your stuff works. And then do some long tones. Make sure you're making good sounds, because if you play all of the rhythms on this etude right, you play all of the notes right, but your tone is terrible and you sound like a chicken, it's not going to be very successful, right? And you don't want to hear yourself practice that way. So do some long tones, do your scales, practice with a tuner, make sure you sound in tune, that you're making good, warm, rich, velvety sounds. Once you're comfortable with your tone, then take a look at the rhythms here. Get out your metronome and put that subdivision on triplets at 50, so you can count that 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Write in all of the counts on your etude, count it out, just go, okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, triplet 3, and keep going, right? So get out the rhythms, and then start to learn the notes and put the two together, okay? I would recommend that you make a really big deal out of the rallentando at measure 25. The rallentando there will be really cool. Make sure you make a big difference between the mezzo piano at measure 17 and the forte at measure 18. So that'll be really cool if you can make that big difference, okay? Make sure you do a big crescendo at the end and play a really nice in-tune, in-tone high C as your very last note to make a good impression, okay? Here's the etude one more time. I hope this has been helpful, and enjoy, and good luck! Hey again, guys. So here's my 2 cents about the technical etude for the middle school clarinet audition. I think that you should find like an Albert book or a Berriman book and find the F major, clarinet F major exercises of that scale and just learn all of them really fast, because that's all this is with a few accidentals, okay? So just get really comfortable with concert E flat, clarinet F major. And then do the same thing we talked about before. Make sure you have good tone, count through the rhythms first, and then learn the notes. Here we go. Make sure you bring out the accents and all the dynamics. There's going to be a lot of dynamic contrast, right? So focus on that. Here we go. Do a little bit of a ritornado at the end. And if you take a look at measure 14, you see the D in measure 14. I think you can use this side key. It's the third one from the top. You can just hold down regular C and add this key to it. Like that, okay? I think that's pretty much the deal with this one. So just make it really fun and jolly and exciting, and I'm sure you'll win the judges over. Good luck!